Namaste, good morning. I know people are still joining. Just give another minute. Sit comfortably, make yourself comfortable. Hope you're all doing well on this cold weekend. I'm very happy that you're all safe and healthy. Palms in Anjali Mudra, sit comfortably. As people are joining in, let's continue with breathing. Omkar chant, deep inhale. On your exhale, as you pull the rectal muscles up, as you do the Mula Bandha, begin to exhale and begin to pull the abdominal muscles in as you chant the mantra Om. Few more times as you slowly relax your body, calm your mind, continue to breathe in, continue to breathe out. This Omkar pranayam allows your body to take 8 times more oxygen. So do it a few more times. Deep inhale. At your own pace, continue. Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Lead us from untruth to the truth. Lead us from darkness to the light. Lead us from death to immortality. Peace within me, peace in the surroundings, peace in the universe. Slowly open your eyes. And thank you all for joining on a Saturday morning HTGC yoga class. We're hoping this is the last Saturday we will have online class. And we will return back to the in-person classes in February. Please share it with your friends and whoever is interested in joining our classes. Okay, so let's do a few more warm-ups. Bring your arms up, reach up. As you reach to the ceiling, keeping the spine straight, elongated, head squeezed between your biceps. Reach up as high as you can, keeping the head squeezed. See if you can stretch to the left side. Arch your right side of the body. Continue to breathe in and continue to breathe out once you're in the deep side stretch. Come back to the center again, one more time. Deep inhale. Again, squeeze your head between your biceps, keeping the spine straight, elongated, and then stretch to the right side. Feel the stretch on the left side of the body. Keep your head relaxed. Just allow that stretch coming from the base of the spine towards the crown of the head as you arch your spine. Beautiful. Come back to the center again. One more time, reaching up. This time you can reach forward as you bring your arms down if you like. As you slowly falling forward. Feel free to change your stance here. If you're not able to sit comfortably, Change to Japanese style as you bring the forehead down to the mat and press your heels or press your hips between your heels. Keep that spine straight and elongated. Once you're sitting comfortably here, almost like child's pose, you can keep your shoulders relaxed, hips relaxed, completely bring your awareness to the root of the spine, base of the spine, root chakra. Slowly inhale, slowly exhale as you awaken that Kundalini Shakti, spiritual dormant energy at the base of the spine, like a coiled up energy. As the energy wakes up, slowly rises up along the spine towards the crown of the head. Slow, deep inhalations, slow, deep exhalations. As you stay grounded, connected to the earth, visualize there is a color, red color emanates from that center root chakra. And on your exhale, you can chant the Bij mantra LAM, L-A-M, LAM, LAM. Second time, take a deep breath to the root chakra. On your exhale, single long exhale, you can chant multiple times. So every time you chant, you pull the abdominal muscles in and in and in until there's no more air to exhale. So take a deep breath to the root chakra. Lum, 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 lum. So every time you chant, you suck the belly in and in and in until there's no more air to exhale. So now bring your awareness to the second chakra along the spine, sacral chakra, Swadhisthana chakra. This is the chakra that connects you from that reproductive healing energy near the sacrum. Reproductive energy. At this chakra, you can connect with water. Our bodies consist of 70% of water. So connecting with the water element, visualize the color orange emanates from the center. And you can chant the Bij mantra VAM, V-A-M on your exhales. Second time, you can chant multiple times. Vam, 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 vam. Remember, it is still a single long exhale. So every time you chant, pull the abdominal muscles in and in and in. So now bring your awareness to the core chakra, third center. This chakra represents the Agni, the fire. At this chakra, you can visualize the color of the fire, yellow, connecting with the heat inside our body. Slow, deep inhale into the core chakra. Exhale from the core chakra. On your exhale, chant the mantra Ram, R-A-M. Second time. Ram, 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 ram. Now bring your awareness to the heart center, connecting with the solar plexus, connecting with that lungs and heart center there. Visualize there is a green shining diamond. So visualize the color green at this chakra as you connect with the wind.
On your inhale, open and expand your heart. On your exhale, chant the Bij mantra Yam, Y-A-M. Yam. Second time. Yum, 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 yum. Now bring your awareness to the throat center, Vishuddhi chakra. On your inhale, allow the breath passing through the throat. On your exhale, allow passing through the throat as well. So Ujjayi breathing. This technique is called victorious breath. On your inhale, and on your exhale, visualize the color of the sky, blue color at the center. This is the space. These are the 5 basic chakras, and these are the 5 basic elements of the universe: the earth, the water, the fire, the wind, and the space. So allow the breath passing through the throat. On your exhale, chant the mantra Hum, H-A-M. Second time. Hum, 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 hum. Now bring your awareness to the Ajna chakra on the forehead. This chakra represents the inner light. Once you remove the darkness, once you remove the ignorance, then you could see the inner light within you. And this chakra represents the Sangam, Triveni Sangam, where all 3 major energy channels come unite, almost come close together at this chakra. And this is the chakra called Ajna chakra, which commands every other chakra below it. And this is the chakra where it develops your insight and foresight. As you focus on the center, we can go into meditation as well. So yoga is nothing but moving meditation when you do the asanas practice. So you can focus on this Ajna chakra in many of these postures. You can focus on the core chakra, or you can even focus on your heart center in many of the postures we will be doing. Sometimes you see a bright white light, sometimes you see a colored light. Visualize there is an indigo, this indigo color at this chakra. On your exhale, chant the mantra Om, A-U-M. One more time. Om, 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 Om. Now bring your awareness to the highest energy chakra on the crown of the head, Sahasrara chakra, 1,000 petal lotus. And this is where you feel oneness, you feel union of body, mind, and spirit. And this is the chakra that the ultimate goal of reaching that Kundalini Shakti to the final Sahasrara chakra. Focus on the center. You can even chant the 3rd syllable in the mantra like a humming bee sound. Slowly, slowly, with control, keeping the spine straight, slowly sit straight, slowly come up.
Okay, so hope you all had a good awakening of that Kundalini Shakti. It won't happen in a minute or in a day. It happens in years of practice. But the most important thing is you know what those chakras are. There's 7 major chakras, and you know the vibration at each of these chakras are different colors, different sound, different light, the grades of light, like almost like the rainbow, the spectrum of the rainbow colors. When the white light is, all of those seven colors emanates from a single source of white light. And when you combine all of those seven colors of the rainbow colors, it becomes the white light again. So that's how, when we have these energy, they have different frequencies, different vibrations, different colors, different sounds. But when you combine all of them, they originate from the single source of white light, and they originate and unite and union into the single same source. So that's how the yoga practice is, where we feel union of body, mind, and spirit. So in today's practice, let's keep an intention of clearly seeing true real self. It's not an easy intention by any means. A lot of times we don't see ourselves as real, true, real selves. We see external to us, added upon. I see myself as an engineer. I see myself as a manager. I see myself as a husband or a father or as a son. But beyond all of that, there is something more true, real self to you. So you got to look within, go deep within and see what is it that resonates with you? What is it that drives you day in, day out? What is it? What is the purpose? What is the mission? If you uncover, remove all of these external noises and layers upon layers, finally you go deep within and see the true real self without judgment, without expectations. This is who I am, really who I am. And that's what the ultimate goal of yoga is. So you understand what resonates, what is your strength, what is your weakness, what are the emotions that makes you upset, that makes you happy. All of these is self-study, sadhana, self-sadhana. That's where the yoga comes from. So one of the niyamas of yoga practice is svadhyaya. Svadhyaya is about self-study, not only the studying of the scriptures, of the deep wisdom of yoga that came from many, many sages and rishis from thousands of years of their practice, all documented in many, many literatures like Bhagavad Gita or even Patanjali Yoga Sutras. So yes, studying those scriptures will help you refine our understanding more and more. Or more importantly, studying yourself makes you see clearly who you are without any judgments, without any misperceptions. So unless and until you understand yourself really, truly, nobody else can understand you. So that's the ultimate. So that's the goal for today. So as you study, slowly bring your arms behind. Keep heart open, arch your spine, open your throat. That lower back, pelvic area, the sacrum, that is where most of our stubborn, stuck energy is. So just slowly pay attention to that tightness in your lower back muscles. As you open your heart, as you open your throat, relaxing your shoulders, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Beautiful. So we'll do a few more warm-ups as you come to all fours, palms right below the shoulders, spine in the neutral like a tabletop, knees are hip distance apart, palms are shoulder width apart. On your inhale, lift your tailbone, arch your spine. Again, the same principle. Focus on your sacrum, second energy center. Let go any tightness, any strain in the lower back. You can even wag your tail as you do these pelvic tilts, lifting your heart, open your throat, focusing on your Ajna chakra. There's a lot goes into the simple warm-up like this, and then slowly focusing on your core, sucking your belly in, rounding your spine, chin towards your chest, suck your belly in all the way into cat. Slowly inhale into cow, exhale into cat. Inhale into cow, exhale into cat.
Do that few more times. Inhale, exhale. So now that you can even go on your forearms here, slowly. So simply same principle like you do the cat cow. You're going on your forearms and see if you can lift the left leg up, keeping the spine and the leg in one straight line. You can even stretch your toes. Inhale. On your exhale, slowly bring the left knee to the chest. Sorry, exhale, bring the knee to the chest. On your inhale, kick the leg high. On your exhale, knee to the chest. On your inhale, kick the leg high. One more time. Inhale, right, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So come back to both knees, left knee, right knee, next to each other. Still forearms on your forearms. Now slowly do the same thing on the other side. Kick the right leg up on your inhale, keeping the spine and the right leg in a straight line. You can even stretch your toes. On your exhale, knee to the chest. Engage your core muscles. Inhale, kick the leg high. Exhale, knee to the chest. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So slightly different is you keeping the forearms on the mat. It brings your awareness and focus to the core center. So as you keep your forearms on the mat, see if you can come up into the downward facing dog, almost like a dolphin's pose. So keeping the forearms on the ground, it's unlike the regular down dog. So lift your tailbone high, slowly press your heels to the ground if that's possible, but keep the spine in a straight line, legs in a straight line. Engage your core muscles. On your inhale, see if you can lift the left leg up to the ceiling, keeping the spine and the leg in a straight line. Wonderful. Stay here, and then slowly lower the leg down, or you can even bring the knee to the chest if that's possible, and then kick the leg higher on your inhale. Deep inhale. On your exhale, knee to the chest. On your inhale, kick the leg high in the three-leg dolphin's pose. And then slowly lower the leg down. If you get tired, you can always come into the child's pose. Deep inhale, deep exhale, relaxing your shoulders, calming your mind as you rest in the child's pose. Now back to the dolphin's pose. Keep the forearms on the mat. Lift your hips high. Spine in one straight line, legs in one straight line. Engage your core muscles. See if you can lift the right leg up. Spine and the right leg is in a straight line on your inhale. On your exhale, knee to the chest. If that's possible, right? Slowly. On your inhale, kick the leg high. On your exhale, knee towards your chest. I know it's a little bit trickier than the down dog. On your inhale, coming up. Slowly lower the right leg down and then back to the child's pose. This is even more harder than the downward facing dog. Normally we do in these warm-ups in the downward facing dog. Dolphin's pose is like a forearm, kind of like a forearm down dog. It's more harder. It brings you focus right to the core, right to your gut. So now you can see the difference. You can come back to the downward facing dog. Spine in one straight line, legs in one straight line. This is, like I said, this is a lot easier than the dolphins. So from here, you will lift the left leg up, three leg down dog. Spine and the left leg is in a straight line. Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, you can bring the knee to the chest. Almost you can bring it close to the forehead if you like, but focus should be on your core muscles. Inhale, kick the leg high. So you see how easy this pose is compared to the dolphins. There's not much room when you bring the knee to the chest when you do the dolphin's pose. Deep inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Lower the leg down, back to the down dog. So down dog is almost as relaxing as a child's pose is. You can rest in the down dog as you press your heels to the ground, lifting your tailbone high, spine in a straight line, legs in one straight line. Ujjayi breathing if that's possible. Full cycles of breath. Feel free to close your eyes, look within, understand what is that makes you present. What is it that makes you calm at this moment? What is it that makes you disturbed? Let it go. What makes you not real you? Let it go. Slowly lift the right leg up to the sky, back to the three leg down dog. Deep inhale. On your exhale, knee to the chest. Round your spine, engage your core muscles. Kick the leg high on your inhale. On your exhale, knee to the chest. On your inhale, kick the leg high. On your exhale, knee to the chest. As we're slowly warming up our core, our limbs, back to the down dog. So that is a lot easier. You all know that. So now let's do the plank. Come to the plank. Spine and the legs in a straight line. Engage the core muscles. There's no arch in your spine. Everything is in one straight line. Engage your core muscles. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Let's do the simplest one, Ashtanga Namaskar. Knees on the mat. Soften the elbows. On your exhale, keep the hips high as you bring the chest to the ground or chin to the ground as you relax your shoulder muscles. So notice my hips are not touching the ground, 8 points of contact. On your inhale, back to the plank. On your exhale, Ashtanga Namaskar, 8 limbs pose. On your inhale, back to the plank. Deep inhale. On your exhale, Ashtanga Namaskar. On your inhale, back to the plank. And those who like to continue Ashtanga Namaskars, go for it. And those who like to do Chaturangas, this is where you don't have to touch the ground, just soften the elbows, body hovers over the ground. Take a deep inhale, Chaturanga on your exhale. On your inhale, back to the plank, deep inhale. This is like push-up, almost like a yogic push-up. Deep inhale, exhale. Inhale, engage your core muscles. Exhale. Inhale. And those who like to continue, Ashtanga Namaskar, go for it. So when you're tired, back to the child's pose. Relax your shoulder muscles. Keep the spine in a straight line. Feel free to close your eyes. Rest in the child's pose. Ujjayi breathing if that's possible. Engaging your core, pressing your hips down between your heels. Do whatever makes sense to you as you rest in the child's pose. Calming your mind, relaxing your breath, nourishing your body with oxygen, fresh new prana. Observe your heartbeat slowly going down. Okay, so that's easy enough. You know it. The plank pose and the chaturangas and the ashtangas. So you know the difference again. Let's do the same thing on your forearms. It's a lot harder, like I said, like you observed in the dolphin's pose, it's a lot harder than the down dog postures. So let's see what happens when you do the planks on your forearms, basically forearm planks. It's a lot harder than the regular plank. I know it's counterintuitive. People think forearms planks are easier, but maybe it is easier for some people, but generally, the forearm planks are harder than the regular planks. So Come on to the forearm plank. Forearms on the mat, spine and the legs in a straight line. It's different. So now you can understand here. You can lift the leg up if you like, like a three-leg forearm plank, and then there's not much room there when you do the chaturangas or astangas or anything. You can do a three-leg forearm plank. See if you can come down on your exhales. On your inhale, come up, back to the forearm plank. On your exhale, come down. On your inhale, come up. It's a three-leg forearm plank basically. You could do the same thing. Keep the left leg on the mat, right leg up. Still a forearm plank. Deep inhale. On your exhale, go down. On your inhale, come up. On your exhale, go down. On your inhale, come up. So see how tiring this is. Slowly come back to child's pose.
So that basic understanding is important. What is it that keeps you alive? What is it that brings your awareness back to the focus, to the core? What is it that it's not just the arm strength, it's more of the inner strength. What do you connect? How do you connect with your inner strength? What makes you you, real you? Right? So that means you need to take away what is unneeded, what is unnecessary, and you practice. Many times we hold on to the outside things and not the inside things, and that makes you a different person. So focus on that inwardly as you practice.
Okay, so let's do. Um, Now that we did forearm plank, let's do a single side plank. Extend the spine and the legs in a straight line. Keep your weight on your left palm. Stack up on your right leg on top of the left as you come to the side plank. Spine and the legs in a straight line. Look up to the sky. Engage your core. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. You can even extend the right arm forward. You can keep the right foot in front of the left foot if that makes it easier. The weight is still on one leg and one arm. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. See if my arm is shaking. Back to the plank. And now switch to the opposite side. Now shift your weight to the right palm. Stack your left leg on top of the right as you bring the left arm up. Spine and the legs in a straight line. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. It's natural if your arm is shaking. Spread your fingers apart. Shift the weight all the way to the fingertips. Not just keep it on the wrist in the side planks. Feel free to keep the left foot in front of the right. Do what makes sense to you. Continue to inhale and continue to exhale. Back to the plank and then back to the child's pose. Enjoy breathing. Deep inhales, deep exhales. As we rest in the child's pose,
So now that we did the side planks on your regular side planks, let's do the same thing if you could do it on a forearm side planks. So this is a difference to understand what gets you focused more quickly. So keep your forearm plank. Now shift the weight to the left forearm. Stack your right leg on top of the left. This is the forearm side plank. Keeping the spine and the legs in a straight line. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Stacking. Maybe this is easier than the regular side plank because you have support of the entire forearm. But the spine and the legs are a simple straight line. Deep inhale, deep exhale. You can even extend the right arm towards the front and then back to the forearm plank. Now shift your weight to the right forearm. Stack your left leg on top of the right as you come to the right forearm side plank. Extend the left arm. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep the spine and the legs in one straight line. Don't drop your hips down. And then back to the forearm plank. And then back to the child's pose. Rest in child's pose for a second. Okay, I hope you're all doing well. So let's do a couple more warm-ups and then we will stand up and do some consolidations and continue with asanas practice. So come to the down dog. Lift your tailbone high. Feel free to press your heels to the ground as you rest in this down dog. Slowly lift the left leg up to the sky. 3-leg down dog and open your left, kick your left knee, bend your left knee, kick your left leg to the side, look underneath your left armpit. Weight is on one leg and one arm, right arm on the right leg. Slowly pivot on the ball of the standing leg, slowly going into the wild thing. No weight shifts to the left foot, touching the ground. Keep pushing your hips high. Right leg is straight, weight is on the right leg, on the right arm. No weight on the left, big toe touching the mat. Keep pushing your hips high, deep in the back bend. Again, your arm may be shaking. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Back to the 3-leg down dog. And then back to the down dog. Rest in the down dog as you lift your tailbone high. Ujjayi breathing. Inhale, exhale. Now let's do the same thing on the other side. Right leg up to the sky. 3-leg down dog. Now slowly kick your right leg to the side. Open up your right hip. Look underneath your right armpit. Keep your weight on the left leg and the left arm. As you pivot on that ball of the standing foot, allow the right foot touch the ground, but no weight shifts to the right foot. Weight is still on the left leg and the left arm. Keep pushing your hips high, deep in the back bend. Ujjayi breathing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And whenever you're ready, back to the 3-leg down dog, and then back to the down dog, and then back to the child's pose. So from the child's pose, we can either we can continue with that. Let's do one more core warm up before we do some consolidations. Lie down on your back. Lie down on your back here. It's important to warm up our core one last time. Hug your knees to the chest, like into the wind relieving pose, Pavan Muktasana. Interlock your hands behind your head. Notice your entire spine is touching the ground. You can lift your knees above the hips, spine, the shins are parallel to the ground. Engage your core muscles. Deep inhale. Anna exhales. Pull one knee to the chest. Extend the opposite leg. As you do curl ups, just right elbow to the left knee. As you do, add a gentle twist. Deep inhale. Exhale. So notice my both legs are engaged. Engage my core. Hips are, the thigh is close to the chest, and then the opposite elbow touching the knee close to the chest. Engage your core muscles. Back to the Neutral position, back to the inhale as you bring the head down. So continue to do these exhales, like a yogic bicycling. On my counts, exhales, between my counts, bring the head down, take a deep inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Extend your arms behind your head, arch your spine. So that's how you engage your core muscles. Relax the entire spine to the mat. This is like a mini Shavasana, but you're not doing a full Shavasana yet. We'll do it at the end. Just bring your awareness to the breath, the core, to the sacrum. Slow, deep inhalations, slow, deep exhalations as you rest on the mat. Feel free to bring your awareness to the Ajna chakra, heart center. Again, like I said, this is like a mini Shavasana, not a full Shavasana. And then, whenever you're ready, you can do just slowly legs up, upper body up into the inverted V, like a V shape into the boat shape pose, like slowly coming up, like this, with the support of hands if you like. So see if you lift one leg up, other leg up, spine in one straight line, legs in one straight line. This is the boat Naukasana. And you can do ujjayi breathing in this pose, or you can do belly breathing. Relax. So that's hard one, right? When you do this belly breathing inside the boat pose. So now we can do some salutations. Let's check the time. Okay, so come to the front of the mat. We go into if you can still see me. Hope, right? If my head is cut off, I'm not sure. Palms to the Anjali Mudra, to the heart center. Ekam. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana, reaching up, arching your spine, honoring the light and the sun as you deepen the back bend. Dvi, exhale into Uttanasana. Chest on your thighs, engage your sacrum. Trini, Ardha Uttanasana, deep inhale. Chatwari, palms on the mat, step back into the flank, if you like, and push up, all in one count. Chaturanga, Arastanga, Pancha, inhale into upward facing dog. Unlike in Cobra, knees are not touching the mat. Suck, exhale into the downward facing dog. Full cycle of a breath, press your heels to the ground, lift your tailbone high. Ujjayi breathing. Sapta, slowly lift the right leg up. Step inside your right hand, all the way into the lunge. Head up, focus on the Ajna chakra. Exhale, Asta, into the Uttanasana. Chest on your thighs. Nava, Back to the Urdhva Hastasana, all the way up. Reach up, arch back, Dasa, back to the Samasthiti, where you began the post sun salutation. You can always come to the down mountain pose before we start the next set. Focus on the Ajna chakra, focus on the heart center, bringing your body and mind into the equanimous state of mind. Samasthiti. Second sun salutation, palms to Anjali Mudra. Ekam, inhale, arch back. Dvi, exhale, Uttanasana.
Feel free to bend the knees, chest on your thighs. Trini, Ardha Uttanasana, deep inhale. Chaturvari, back to the Uttanasana, palms on the mat, set back into the plank, push into Chaturanga, all in one count. Pancha, inhale, into the upward facing dog. Shat, exhale, into the downward facing dog. Now here is your chance to rest. Full cycle of breath. Press your heels to the ground, lift your tailbone high. Sapta, now starting with the left leg. Lift the left leg up to the sky. Step inside your left hand into the lunge. The knee should be inside your left arm. This is the Sapta. Lift your head up, focus on the Ajna chakra. Slowly step forward with the back foot into the Uttanasana, Asta. Uttanasana, chest on your thighs. Engage your sacrum. Nava.
Back to the Urdhva Hastasana, reaching up, arching back, palms to the heart center, Dasa. Back to the Samasthiti. Close your eyes. So that's as simple as that. Simple classical consolidation in Ashtanga style. And that basically it's simple one. Now we will complicate, add a little more complexity in these consolidations, and then we can go from there. But the focus is always on your energy centers, whether it is core, whether it is heart, whether it is throat, whether it is Ajna chakra. More importantly, a lot of times on your sacrum. So these are the chakras you focus as you practice, as you go deep within in you. Okay, so let's do the next set of consolidations. Palms to Anjali Mudra. Ekam into the chair pose. Shift the weight to the heels, lift your toes, spine in one straight line, knees right above the toes. Utkatasana, right?
Dvi, exhale into Uttanasana. Chest on your thighs, feel free to bend your knees. Trini, Ardha Uttanasana. Deep inhale. Chaturvari, back to the Uttanasana, palms to the mat, step back into plank. Deep inhale, exhale into Chaturanga, all in one count.
Pancha, inhale into upward facing dog. Relax your shoulder muscles, knees are off the ground.
Shat, exhale to the downward facing dog. So here is your chance to rest. Ujjayi breathing. Now prepare to start with the right side. Right leg up to the sky. Doesn't matter which side you start because we will do both sides. So we will go into warrior one, right? Slowly lift right leg up to the sky. 3 leg down dog. Step inside your right hand. And if you remember the count, and this is the Sapta. So slowly keep the left heel to the ground.
Come into the warrior one. Front thigh is parallel to the ground. The shoulders of hip distance apart. This is the warrior one. Deep inhale. Now as you switch to the other side,
Palms to the mat, step back into the plank, Asta. Deep inhale, exhale into Chaturanga, all in one count.
Nava, inhale into upward facing dog. Knees are off the ground, relax your shoulder muscles.
Dasha, back to the downward facing dog. So deep resting pose in the downward facing dog. Full cycle of breath. Ujjayi breathing. Now slowly prepare to do the warrior one on the left side. Lift the left leg up to the sky. Ekadasha, step forward into the warrior one on the left side. Left foot is inside your left hand. The right foot is turned to pigeon toes. heel to the ground as you come to the warrior one on the left.
Ekadasha. Front thigh is parallel, back leg is straight, palms facing each other if you like, or you can even join your palms into Anjali Mudra. Hips are square, shoulders are square. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Before we switch, palms mat, back to the mat, step back into the plank, Dwadasha, spine into the plank, deep inhale, exhale into Chaturanga, all in one count. Trayodasha, inhale into upward facing dog. Chaturdasha, back to the downward facing dog. And this is the last down dog. In this consolidation, so you can rest a few more cycles of breath in the downward facing dog. Ujjayi breathing. Look between your hands, walk forward or jump forward back to the Uttanasana. Panchadasa. Shodasa, back to the chair pose. Knees up, your weight is on your heels, toes up. And then palms to the heart center. Saptadasha, back to the Samastiti. Close your eyes. That's as simple as that. All we did in this consolidation, we did we started with the chair pose, and then we did 2 warrior ones on each side. One on each side. Okay, that's simple as that, right? So let's do the same thing, other side. Starting with the other side. There's basically no difference, you will do both sides. Palms to heart center. Ekam into the chair pose. Deep inhale. Dvi, exhale into Uttanasana. Trini, Ardha Uttanasana, deep inhale. Chatwari, palms on the mat, step back into plank. Deep inhale, exhale into Chaturanga. Pancha inhale, upward facing dog. Shat, exhale into downward facing dog. Gives you a chance to rest. Full cycle of breath. We will start with the left side. It does not matter which side you begin because you will do both sides. So left side, left leg up, 3 leg down dog. Step inside your left hand. Warrior one on the left. Keep the right heel to the ground. Pigeon toes. Back to the warrior one. On the left side. Deep inhale. Palms facing each other. The front thigh is parallel to the ground. Hips are square. Shoulders are square. Facing forward. And then switch. Palms to the mat. Step back. Into plank. Asta. Exhale into Chaturanga. Push up. Like Nava into upward facing dog. Dasha. Exhale into downward facing dog. Full cycle of breath. Press your heels to the ground. Lift your tailbone high. Ujjayi breathing. Prepare to do the other side. Right leg up to the sky. Ekadasha. Step inside your right hand. Left foot turn to pigeon toes. Heel to the ground. Ekadasha. Warrior one on the right. Palms facing each other. With control, with focus on your inner self. Self-studying this each and every pose. Palms to Anjali Mudra. Switch. Palms back on the mat. Step back into plank. Dwadasha. Exhale into push-up. Trayodasha. Inhale into up dog. Chaturdasha. Back to the downward facing dog. This is the last downward facing dog in this last consolidation. Full cycle of breath. Rest in this. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Full cycles of breath. Ujjayi breathing. Look between your hands. Walk forward or jump forward. All the way back to the Uttanasana. This is the Chaturdasya or Panchadasya. And then slowly come into the Shodasya back to the chair pose. And then that's it. That's the end of this consolidation. Back to the mountain pose. back to the Samasthiti. Close your eyes. Always focus inwardly. So that's how these two consolidations are done in this traditional Ashtanga style. So let's do a few more asanas and then we go into onto the mat. Separate your feet. Hopefully you're still able to see me. This light is getting adjusted. Slowly inhale. Slowly exhale. Fold forward. Wide leg forward bend. Allow the gravity to keep the spine in a straight line. Engage your sacrum. You can keep your forearms or fingertips on the mat. The most of the work is done by the gravity, keeping the spine straight, head between your feet. And shift the weight to the left foot, extend the right leg. Feel free to open up your arms or bring your palms to Anjali Mudra. Notice my heel is above the toes. The weight is only on my toes on the left side. To switch to the other side, you can keep the fingertips to the mat. And then slowly walk your hands to the other foot. And then now shift the weight to the toes of the right foot. The heel is above the ground. Palms to Anjali Mudra, or you can open up your arms. Your choice. So you can switch back and forth. Feel free to use your hands on the mat as you switch. Or if you don't need the support of the hands on the mat, keep the hands in the Anjali Mudra. On your inhale, slowly come up. On your exhale, slowly go down. Feel free to use your hands on the mat as you come up. Inhale. On your exhale, go down. On your inhale, go up. On your exhale, go down. So you hear my clicking of my knees here. It's good for the knees as you exercise. Yes, skandasans. Back to the forward bend, wide leg forward bend. Engage your sacrum. And with control. With your hands on your hips, you can even rotate your upper body as you come up. You can arch your spine backwards as you come to the center. Back to the head, to the center of the mat. And then back to the head up. Inhale. Exhale. So do it a few times as you come up, slowly. So we're going to do some more standing asanas, maybe one leg balancing poses. So close your eyes for a second. Excuse me. So whenever you're ready, keep the right toes out. Keep the block nearby. Right foot. Extend both arms. Now make sure the legs are wide enough so that you can, without bending the knee, you can come into the triangle pose. As you align your body, shoulders, hips, everything is in one plane. That's the important part, one plane. What I mean is your hips and the shoulders, everything is touching the imaginary back wall. Everything, the upper shoulder, the lower shoulder, the upper arm, the lower arm, everything is touching the back wall. If you imagine there is a back wall there. So feel free to use a hand on the block, but no weight shifts to the block. Triangle pose. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. You can even extend this left arm slightly in one straight line with the left foot and the trunk. The spine and the left leg and the left arm is in one straight line in the triangle pose. And here you can bend the front knee, side angle pose. Bend front knee, side angle pose. You can windmill your arms into warrior two. The right arm facing forward, left arm facing back. I'm not leaning forward in the right in the warrior twos. So keep the trunk of the upper body in the midline. Look towards your right middle finger. Turn your right palm up, reverse warrior. Notice the thigh is supposed to be parallel to the ground. The back leg is straight. Reverse warrior. Back to the warrior two. Now with control, shift the weight to this right foot. Use your block. As you shift the weight to the right foot, slide the back leg halfway, and then completely shift the weight to the right foot, and then lift the left leg up. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose.
No weight on the hand on the block, but keep the spine and the left leg is in a straight line. Weight is on the right leg only, but the left leg is engaged. No weight on the hand on the block. Revolve half moon. Still keep that leg on the spine horizontal to the ground. Don't drop the left leg down. And then palms to the heart center. Still maintain the balance on that one foot. Open your arms, flying warrior. Bring your palms to the heart center. Extend your palms into the warrior three. Virabhadrasana three. Palms to Anjali Mudra. At no point in time you don't drop the left leg down. So back to the half moon pose. And then lower the leg down now. Completely. Shift back to warrior two. That's it. Now slowly extend the leg. And then slowly turn your right toes in. That's as simple as that. Just focus on your core, on your gut. Focus inwardly. And then the balance comes naturally. Close your eyes for a second. Deep breathing. Again, you can keep a block nearby of this left foot now. We're going to switch. So turn the left toes out. Extend both arms. Again, you make sure you have entire body is touching the back wall. As you reach forward, as you keep the left arm to the ground, use the block as needed. Lift the right arm up. Both shoulders are touching the back wall. The hips align, shoulders align. Look up to the ceiling. It's a deep stretching alignment pose in the triangle. Ujjayi breathing on your inhale, reach to the heavens. On your exhale, reach to the earth, the Mother Earth. Sometimes the heavens is called the Father, the earth is called the Mother, so you are the child. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now bend front knee, side angle pose. No weight on the hand on the block. You can even extend the right arm in the side angle pose. Very nice. Still in the same one plane. Now, front knee is bent, back leg is straight. Now, shift the weight to the left foot. Slide the back foot halfway, like this. Now, I don't know if you can see me, but and then shift the weight to this left foot completely, and then kick the right leg up. No weight on the hand on the block, it's fine, and the right leg is in horizontal to the ground. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Revolve the half moon. Still keep the hips and the spine and the leg in one straight line, horizontal to the ground. The weight is only on one leg, palms to the heart. Flying warrior. Don't drop the leg down. Palms to Anjali Mudra. Extend both arms into the warrior three. Back to the Anjali Mudra, back to the half moon. And then lower the leg down, slowly slide back to warrior two. The front knee is bent, back leg is straight. Look towards your middle finger. Shoulders relaxed, the upper body is in the midline. Ujjayi breathing. Dristi, the gaze into the infinite distance. Turn your left palm, reverse warrior. Back to the warrior two. And then straighten the leg, toes in, resting. It's a beautiful resting pose. Standing asanas. So, hope you're all with me, doing well. Let's do a couple more standing asanas and then go to the mat, to the floor. So this one is the simplest one you could do. Like I said, we could do Natarajasana is one of the standing postures I like. It's also one leg balancing pose. Another one we could do is Padangustasana, which is also one leg balancing pose.
The second one is a little bit tricky one. If you have a block, it makes it easier. And then also, if you have any knee pain or knee injuries, the second one gets harder. So you might watch your knees. There should not be any knee pain when you do these poses. So now shift the weight to the left foot, right knee bent. I can turn to the side here. Right knee bent, reach for the ankle. Focus should be on your core. Focus on the left leg that's on the ground. Lift the left arm up. Now slowly on your inhale, kick the right leg towards the ceiling into your right arm. You lean forward just enough for the counterbalance. The focus should be on you kicking the leg high to the ceiling, extending the kneecap, focusing on your left foot, kneecap lock, engaging your core. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. It's a beautiful one leg balancing pose. Brings your awareness back to the balance. Release, arms to the heart center. So we do the Nataraja Asana on the other side. Now shift the weight to the right leg. Fold your left knee. Reach for the ankle from inside of your left hand and the right arm up. Reach up on your inhale. On your exhale, slowly. One more time. Take a deep inhale and an exhale. Next time when you inhale, kick the leg into your arm as you kick the leg high. As you reach forward, just enough for the counterbalance. Focus on kicking the leg high, opening your hips, extending the knee, focusing on the knee, locking the kneecap of the standing leg, engaging your core, balance. Focus on the Agni Chakra. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, and release. With control. With control, you go into the pose. With control, you come out of the pose. So next one is, like I said, is a Padangustasana. So shift the weight to the left foot. Bend the right knee. Keep it on the left thigh. Hold it on as much as you need to. Right hand goes to the half crane pose. I'm holding the left foot with my left hand so it doesn't slip like this. I'm holding it. But if you don't need to hold it, you don't need it. You don't need to hold it. So if you don't need to hold it, it's even easier. You can bring the palms to Anjali Mudra. And then you can squat down. And just slowly, slowly squat down. There should be no pain on your left knee. Slowly reach for the ground. You can touch your ground with your hands if you can. Slowly, with control, slowly. And then once you can touch the ground, shift the weight to the left foot, completely squat down, and then lift your heel up, left heel up. Weight is on your left toes. Now once you're here, engage, balance, focus on your core, and then you can adjust this right foot, top foot. The goal is to actually bring arms to Anjali Mudra in this pose. So maybe one hand goes to the praying pose. That's good enough for today. That's fine. But eventually you want to bring both hands to the Anjali Mudra. If anyone wants to try with a block, it's a lot easier with a block. So you can keep this left knee on the mat. As you keep the toes, weight is on your toes, the heel is up. So you can keep the left knee below, block below the left knee. And then this leg goes like this. This is a lot easier when you have a block. And then you can do all the things you want. Arms to Anjali Mudra and everything. But eventually we don't want the support of the block. And there should be no pain on the left knee. So bring the palms to Anjali Mudra and then slowly stand up. Same way you went into the pose. Same way. Palms to Anjali Mudra, slowly, and release. Shake your legs. So that's called Padangustasana. Focus. Close your eyes. So let's do the same thing on the other side. Steady your right leg. Focus on your core. Bend your left knee. And keep it on the right thigh. With help of your left hand, the right hand, You can keep it as high as you can. As you bring the left palm to the heart center, half praying pose. If you don't need to hold this left foot, you can bring both palms to Anjali Mudra. Then slowly, slowly squat down with control. Reach for the ground, maybe use a block. Do what makes sense to you. Slowly, slowly go down until you can touch the ground. Then when you're ready, you can use a block again underneath your right knee, if that's easy for you. Or if you don't need the support of the block, take it away. But weight is on your toes. The heel is up. Balancing on the ball of the right foot. You can adjust this foot. Focus should be on your core. Once you're focused and balanced, you will bring one hand to the half praying pose. And eventually you want to bring both hands to the praying pose. Like this. Again, I'm not able to stay too long in this posture. Slowly go back into the same way. You went into the same posture. With control, again, same way you went into the pose. Please. Okay, so those are a few standing asanas. Before we go to the mat, you can come to Malasana, garland pose, toes out, heels in, sit between, like almost like you're sitting on your heels. But if you're not able to keep the heel to the ground, it's okay, you can lift the heel slightly. But eventually the goal should be entire foot is on the mat. Toes out, heels in, palms to Anjali Mudra. Enjoy breathing. This is a garland pose. It's a good stress relieving pose for your lower back, for your pelvic area. So from here, you can do lots of things. You could do lots of things. In fact, you could do a simple twisting, side twisting, each side. You could use massage your lower back. I'm not doing a full twist, but if you want to go for a full twist, go for it. Back to the Malasana. And you can do another side twist. You can massage your lower back again. Back to the Malasana. And you can also come into the crow. You can keep the, you don't need a block in this pose, but if you want to stand on a block, this is easier for you. You could use stand on a block. But keep your palms spread apart on the palms, on the mat. Slowly stand up. And engage your core. Knees, the kneecap should be going inside your triceps, on your triceps, or inside your armpits. Engage your core. Upper body is glued to the lower body. Place your palms close to the body so that your knees are on your triceps or inside your armpits. Now shift the body weight, lift your heels, shift the body weight completely. Rock your body weight forward onto your forearm, onto your palms. Slowly lift one leg up and slowly lift the other leg up. With control. If you lose balance, you can keep the toes back onto the mat, but the focus is on your core. So let's just try one more time. Upper body is glued to the lower body. Engage your core. The triceps are touching your kneecaps or inside your armpits. Lift the heels. Shift the body weight to the forward. Then lift one leg up and lift the other leg up. That's the row. Palms to Anjali Mudra, back to the Malasana. Enjoy breathing. So from here, you can come to down dog if you like. Down dog, lift the right leg up to the sky, 3 leg down. Bend the right knee, pull the right knee forward. Keep it behind the right palm as you're going into the pigeon pose. Slowly kick the left leg back. The right knee is bent. It's a good hip opener. Shift the body weight to the right hip, open up your right hip, and then bring the forehead to the ground on your forearms. It's a variation of the pigeon pose. It's a beautiful hip opening. Shift the body weight to the hip. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Dry breathing. Those who like to do full pigeon, go for it. Others just rest on your right hip. Just rest on your right hip. You can twist. You can keep your left foot, left knee close to the right foot. You can twist like mermaid pose. Both sides. You can do one more twist here. It's actually extending the right leg, folding the left knee. Keep it on the other side of the left foot. You can even fold your right knee again. This is the Matsyendrasana. One of those variations of the Matsyendrasana. It allows you to go deep into the twist. As you sit on both sit bones, you can hug your left knee with your right hand. Completely give yourself a tight hug. As you hug your left knee to the right, the support of the right hand wrapping your arm. As you sit on both sit bones, you can use the other arm, support your spine straight with your other arm, and then turn your head back, turn your upper body back. The left shoulder goes behind the right shoulder, deepen the twist. Turn your head back, look through the left corners of the eye. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Simple one, variation, but you get a lot of benefit in this twist. These are the poses that lets you detoxify, that lets you take away what's not needed, so you can clearly purify and clearly see yourself. Unless and until the lake is pure, the lake is clear, you cannot see the bottom of the lake. Same way, unless and until our energies are purified, our thoughts are purified, we will not be able to see the real, clearly see ourselves, the real selves. So now the other side, back to the down dog. Left leg up to the sky, 3-leg down dog. And pull the left knee forward, keep it behind the left palm, the shin parallel to the front edge of the mat. The right leg back, turn the right leg back, shift the body weight to the left hip. Open up your left hip as you come onto the forearms, as you bring the forehead to the knee, forehead to the ground. Keep the spine in one straight line, right leg is in one straight line. There should be no pain on the left knee. Opening up the left hip. Those advanced students can go into the full pigeon if you like. This is the half pigeon. Now here, there should be no pain. Again, like I said, sit on both sit bones. Now pull the right knee, keep it close to the left foot. So this is like the mermaid pose. Now you can twist, keeping the spine straight, both sides. You can twist on this side too. And if this isn't enough, extend the left leg, fold your right knee, and then keep it outside of the left thigh. Here, sitting on both sit bones, you can fold your left knee too this time. This is the Ardha Matsyendrasana. Matsyendra is one of the yogi rishis who meditated in this Matsyendrasana. Here, it's a beautiful twist too. So as you sit on both sit bones, as you hug the top knee, the right knee with your left hand, completely give yourself a tight hug. Now with support of the other hand, keep the spine straight as you deepen the twist. You're sitting on both sit bones, don't lift your right hip. Both sit bones are on the ground. Deepen the twist, turn your head back, the right shoulder is behind the left. Pelvic tilt, pelvic twist is important. The twist is coming from the bottom up. Continue to breathe in these postures, which allows you to detoxify the body. Slowly release, and with control, you can do some back bend and one or two inversions, and that's about it for today. Thank you for joining again. So come onto the mat. You can lie down on your tummy. Here you can rest in Makarasana. You can make a pillow, turn your head to one side. This is a deep resting pose. So when you do the next couple of back bends, make sure you're breathing in the deepest posture. So don't freeze your breath. Don't hold your breath. Continue to breathe in and breathe out in the deepest of the asana. So remind yourself, continue to breathe, continue to breathe, continue to breathe. Because I may not be able to remind you. If I keep reminding you, I would not be breathing myself. So bend your knees, hold on to the ankle from outside, knees in close to each other, chin on the mat. Slowly on your inhale, keep your legs into the arms, fully going into the Dhanurasana, bow pose. Slowly on your inhale, keep your legs into your arms, lift your chest, lift your thighs, keep your legs all the way. The entire body is on your belly here. Everything is in one arch, like a bow in archer's hands. The arms are like the strings attached in both ends of the bow. Once you're here, continue to breathe in and out. Continue, stay here for a few moments. And whenever you're ready, release. Back to the Makarasana. Turn your head to the opposite side. Breaths. If you had breathing, if you are continuously breathing in that back bends, you will not get tired. You can stay longer in these postures. So to really understand, let's do the same posture second time. This time, focus on breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. When you're in the deepest asana, deepest of the deep Dhanurasana. Focus nothing but on the breath. Bend your knees, hold on to the ankles. On your inhale, keep your legs into the arms. Lift your entire body up like a bow. Knees are closer to each other. Keep your legs high. Once you're in the deepest part of the pose, continue to inhale, continue to exhale. I cannot keep reminding you. If I keep reminding, I would be skipping my breath. Release. So notice how easy it is when you keep breathing, and how hard it is when you're not breathing. Let's do Shalabhasana, another back bend. Just lift yourself up like skydiving. Entire body up, toes pointed, chest up, legs up, thighs up, pelvis up, everything up. Continue to breathe. Interlock your hands. Extend your elbows. Bring your shoulder blades together. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Continue on your breath. Focus on your breath. In and out. release. Uttanasana again. Last back bend, camel, on your knees, deep back bend, so on your knees. If you look at my knees are closer than my toes, and imagine there's a wall in the front, you glue into the wall in the front, thighs, hips, pelvis, hips, everything. Push into the wall with your hands, and they stay glued to the front wall. The thighs and hips and pelvis are stay glued to the front wall. As you push, the wall doesn't move, right? So keep pushing into the wall, and then arch your upper body behind, deep in the back bend. Open your heart, open your throat, and then you can lift your right arm up, reach for the right heel just for the grip. You're not falling back, you're not leaning back. Keep pushing into the imaginary wall and you inhale with the grip on your heel, deep in the back bend on your exhales. Inhale, push into the wall. Exhale, deep in the back bend. You can lift the other arm up into the half camel. Inhale, push into the wall. On your exhale, deep in the back bend. Inhale, push to the wall. Exhale, deep in the back bend. And slowly come back. Now, before we switch, take a pause here. Close your eyes. So observe, upper body is leaning back. The lower body is glued to the imaginary wall. And that doesn't change even in the deepest part of the asana. So with control, push to the wall on your inhales. Imaginary wall, your thighs, your pelvis, your hips, everything glued to the wall in the front, the lower body. And then the upper body is arching back as you lift the left arm up. Reach for the left heel. Open your heart, open your throat, lift the other arm up into the half camel. You're not leaning back, you're just gripping with your left hand on your left heel. So on your inhale, push into the imaginary wall. On your exhale, with the grip on your heel, deepen the back bend. Inhale, push to the wall. Exhale, deepen the back bend. Inhale, exhale. Once you're in the deepest pose, continue to inhale, continue to exhale. Don't stop breathing. So that way you can stay longer in these postures. And then slowly come out of the pose. And then with control, let's take a child's pose. This is the maximum back bend, so it is not easy to come out of these poses sometimes. So slowly with control, come to the child's pose. Separate your knees. And then slowly coming into the child's pose. Yeah, this last child's pose is hard for me, coming from those back bends. But this is what we need, counter pose. Okay, so now we will do some inversions. Lie down on your back. Lie down on your back. You can keep the knees up, entire spine touching the ground. These are more like relaxing postures, but also has a big benefit of supplying, circulating the blood and the prana to the head using gravity without straining your heart. So slowly you can lift the hips high, shift the body weight to the shoulders, not to the neck and the head. You can support the bridge with arms underneath as you lift your heels high, as you lift the chest into the chin. Simple half wheel or bridge. Continue to breathe in, continue to breathe out. Those who like to stay there, stay in that pose. Others can go into the full wheel. You can place your palms on the mat, elbows facing up. Push the mat with your palms as you lift your entire body up. As you keep the head between your palms, gently touching the ground, no weight shifts to the head. Slowly push your hips high, keep the head between your palms, but no weight shifts to the head. And then push the mat with your palms, completely go up into the full wheel. Once you are in the full wheel, extend the elbows. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Continue to breathe in and out. With control, slowly come back down to the mat. Okay, so those are a few back bends. Now you can do legs up the wall simply. Entire spine on the mat. The legs are perpendicular to the mat. Advanced students going to shoulder stand here. Others just enjoy the legs up the wall. If you have a block or a pillow, you can lift the hips high as you do this legs up the wall. As you do this legs up the wall, you can keep the block or a pillow underneath as you do the legs up the wall. While advanced students can continue on the shoulder stand. And as you come out, slowly with control, slowly, let's go into the last final Shavasana. Entire body is on the mat, hips on the mat, heels in, toes out. Close your eyes. This is the final resting pose. Ujjayi breathing. Belly rises up on your inhale. Belly falls down on your exhale. Otherwise, the entire body is still, motionless. Your mind is calm, serene, and still. Bring your awareness back to the body, wiggle your fingers, observe the sensations inside your body, observe your thoughts and emotions in your mind, and then hug your knees to the chest, still keeping your eyes closed. Roll on to the one side into the bad baby in the mother's womb. Then massage your body if you like, and then rock your body sideways into the mother's womb, fetus pose. As we always begin from humble beginnings, we've been practicing yoga since we were in the mother's womb. That's what the yoga is. Baby has natural breath when they're born. Babies have natural postures when they're born. We've been practicing yoga since we were in the mother's womb. As we grow older, we forget the good habits and then develop the bad habits. And yoga brings you back to that real self. So as you end the class, let's with a prayer. Sit comfortably, palms in Anjali Mudra. Close your eyes. Deep inhale. Everybody chant 3 times Om. Shanti. Peace within me, peace in the surroundings, peace in the universe. Slowly bow down to yourself, bow down to each and every one. Namaste. Thank you all for joining and follow. If you have not registered, please go and register for the HTGC Yoga classes. Share it with your friends and family. Hope to see you in person classes in February. We have one more class online, which is fifth Monday of this January month. We have a teacher Inga is going to teach on the Monday this Monday, and that's it. We will return back to in person unless there is some change. Right? Keep watching my emails and stuff. Thank you all. Namaste. Have a good weekend.